Okay, let's go to, let's do this. Good, so hopefully you can see my board now, okay? And the last time that we were together, I had begun to lay out the base cabinets for the enlarged kitchen plan, drawn at a scale of 1/2 inch equals a foot. And I have provided a standard base cabinet here, space for my dishwasher, the base cabinet that's going to receive my sink. Actually, this is a DB unit. It says B, but it should be a DB unit because I need a drawer unit next to the sink here. And this is the space for my refrigerator, right? We talked about allowing an inch on either side of the refrigerator to ensure that it gets ventilation and that it can be easily installed. So again, to repeat that, whatever width of your refrigerator that you have chosen, we're going to add an inch on either side of that width, amen, to ensure that we have the proper space there. Okay, so when you look at my quarter scale plan, okay, I have my range in an island. So by product selection, I already know what my range size, my actual range size is from my product selection sheet. And then I have 2 base cabinets on either side of that. And then I've done some investigation to make sure, you know, I've Googled it to make sure that I have proper space between the countertop here and the countertop here, particularly around this island, okay? So my dimension here is like 3 foot 6 inches, which is recommended, right? And of course I have adequate clearance here, adequate clearance here. So now what I need to do, I need to specify this, this base cabinet and this base cabinet. I'm going to put a standard base cabinet here, and I'm going to put a drawer unit here, base cabinet with drawers on the other side. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and do that? Okay, going to 1/2 inch scale here. So what I'm going to do initially is locate my island. It's going to be 3 foot 6. Okay. All right, so I've established the front of my island right here. Construction lines, we won't care. Okay, good. So that's the front of my island. I want my island to be centered between here and here. So let's scale that dimension. Okay, that dimension is, oops. Let's get the right scale. That dimension is 14 feet, so I want my island to be centered. So I'm gonna go 7 feet. Okay. Yeah, I'm centering my island that is from here to here, which is 14 feet. So that's 7 feet. So that's going to be the center of my island, or the center of my range. Okay, center of my range. Good. For my product selection sheet, my range is 30 inches wide. So that's 2 foot 6 inches. Okay. So that's 1 foot 3 on either side of that. 1 foot 3. That's the wrong scale. That's why I'm going to, what is the problem? Wrong scale. All right, so let's go 1 foot 6. Actually, 1 foot 5. Okay, and then 1 foot 5 again. Okay, and that's the center of my range. So let's go and get that range width in there. And I'm just going to show my counter depth right now, which is always 2 feet. This time, make sure I'm using the right scale. There we go. 2 feet for my base cabinet, actually, that base cabinet. All right. Let's see. What size base cabinet that I put in? What size base cabinet did I use? Okay, I have 2 feet here and 2 feet over here. Beside this, I'm going to show my base cabinet. Base cabinet. Base cabinet. Okay. All right. Good. So now I have a base cabinet here. I'm going to go to the CraftMade site, and I'm going to actually specify these two. So now I have base cabinet, my base cabinet, and my range base cabinet. So I'm going to erase this out here because I'm not showing the range. I'm just showing the space for the range. Okay. So I'm going to erase that out. All right. So what I have, base cabinet, space for the range, base cabinet. So now I'm going to go to the CraftMade catalog and specify those. So let's switch gears here. Okay, here I am at week 7 and 8, and I'm at kitchen cabinetry right here. Week 7 and 8, kitchen cabinetry. Ooh. And then I'm going to kitchen sources right here. It's already here. And I'm going to go to the CraftMade site right here. Good. And then I'm going to go to support, product specifications. I'm just going to choose the Lowe's catalog. Okay, and I'm going to page down. Okay, I'm just going to page down. I know those base cabinets start at F1. I don't have my bookmark thing that I've normally used, but still. I should have bookmarked the page. That's what I should have did. That's what I should have done. Almost there. Here we go. All right. So I know they start at F1. Okay. Okay, almost there. All right. As we can see, we have many options for base cabinets. All right, so now we're here at the basic cabinet here. Let's go back one up. Good. So what the width of one of the base cabinets beside the range is going to be a B24, and I just want that to be a standard base cabinet. Okay, standard base cabinet. So that's going to be a B24, and if I'm standing, I want the hinge to be to the right. Yep. So right. So I'm going to go back over here. Okay, so back to the board here. I'm going to be using a standard base cabinet, which is going to be a B24. I'm just going to write this lightly here. Good. Okay, so if I'm standing here, I want the hinge to the right. So that's going to be an R, because I want the door to open this way. This way makes sense. If I'm standing here, I want the door to open this way. All right, so then that satisfies this base cabinet. It's a B24. So now I need to specify this one, right? And I want that to be a drawer unit, because that's going to be a place where I can store my cooking utensils and things like that. So this needs to be a drawer unit. And as we discussed last time, there needs to be a drawer unit, at least one drawer unit at the sink center as well as the range center. So that's why I'm putting one here. Okay. Okay, so I'm back at the CraftMate PDF, and now I just want to come down to the drawer units. Okay, specialty ones there. Come down. Okay, good. And just like I chose over there, because I want to change this one. This one should be a DB unit. Okay. So I'm gonna change this to a DB unit before I do the other one. Okay. That's oops, still didn't do it right. This is going to be a DB drawer unit, 36, and I want I want 3 drawers. Okay. So this one over here, this one, the other one, at the range, it's going to be 24 inches, so it's going to be a BD 24 by 3. Okay, so let's go back to my board. All right, so this is going to be a DB 24.3. So I have 3 drawers. Okay, so now I have satisfied my base cabinets. Now, when you look at my quarter scale plan, okay, you can see that, yeah. What I'm showing here is the actual countertop, right? The countertop, right? But with this plan, I'm not going to show the countertop because I'm more concerned about the cabinetry. So I'm just showing the base cabinets. I'm not showing the countertop. We may put the countertop in later as a hidden line, but right now we're just going to leave it. We're not going to show the countertop. So my island is satisfied here. DB24, okay, space for the range, and a B24. Okay. Are there any questions about that?
I have a question. Are we supposed to be doing what you're doing, or
No? I was just demonstrating because I don't think you have an island. Do you?
I do have an island,
Okay,
but it's not
okay,
like yours.
okay, exactly, exactly. So share your island with me.
I haven't done it yet. I'm about to do it.
Okay, all right. So now I was just okay. What's located in your island? Is it just counter space?
It's just counter space with 4 chairs.
Okay, good. So now uh, beneath that countertop, you are going to have base cabinets. Okay, what is the length of your island? What's the length of your island?
It's 6 inch feet, 6 feet.
Okay, 6 feet. So if I were to sketch that out, okay, here's what you're going to have. All right. So now you're gonna have your island, and your island is 6 feet. So I'm just gonna sketch it still. Okay. So your island is 6 feet.
6 feet by 4 feet.
Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. All right.
Okay.
Uh, this is this is the countertop. Countertop, and then you're gonna have an island, right? What's the space between the countertop here and where your island starts? So what's that space?
It's 4 feet.
4 feet? Okay, good. So I'm okay. 4 feet. Okay, good. All right. So now you want your island to be centered, right? Just like I did here, right? You want your island to be centered, about this wall right here, don't you? Which is
Yes. Yes.
right. So now you're gonna find the center point here. Mine was actually from here to here mine was 14 feet. So half of that was 7 feet. So just find the midpoint of the length of this wall here and draw a line down here. Okay. So now,
That's what I did.
okay, excellent. Here's that midpoint. Now, here's what I would do. Your island is 6 feet. So what I would do, okay, that's going to be base cabinets below your island, right? So what I would do here, I would center one here, okay, 2 feet. Okay. Okay. I would make this a you could probably use all standard base cabinets, right? Like a B24 here. Okay. Okay. And then beside that, you can have another base cabinet, also 24 inches in width. Okay. And then on the other side, it's going to be the same thing, 24 inches in width. Okay. So actually, this is going to be your cabinetry under the island. A B20, 24 inches, 24 inches, 24 inches, total 6 feet. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So now, now you have to decide. Okay, do you want any drawer units in this island?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go ahead and make that decision. Make that.
Okay.
And put those base cabinets in.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a picture when I have it done.
Okay, sounds good. Does anybody else have a question? Does anybody else have a question? Could you, I'm going to open up the chat because I can't, somebody's talking, but they're, could you send me a chat, please, if you have a question? Okay, I'm gonna ask a general question. Who's still working on the base cabinets? Hello?
Mr. Williams,
Yes,
um, so can I send you what I have so far for the 1/2 inch?
yes, absolutely.
I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So
Okay,
I'm supposed to have the cabinets down right now.
yes.
Okay.
Did you
Um,
did you did you watch the previous video that I sent you?
yes.
Okay,
I drew lightly
yeah,
just to
absolutely,
make
absolutely.
sure I knew the measurements.
And that's what you should be doing. These should all be construction lines now.
Okay. I'm gonna send you an email of that.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Angelina, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, now, this is your half scale plan, is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay, now, did you did you watch the videos that I posted relative to how you're going to now actually be showing specifying the base canvas? So we started with the base canvas, and we're starting with this corner.
I believe I did. It was in the last video from the class, correct?
Correct.
I
Okay.
can go back and just rewatch it because obviously I guess I did something wrong.
Well, the enlarged kitchen plan should now be showing the size and the location of the base canvas. This is where we're starting. And then we're not showing the actual appliances like this, we're leaving the space for them. And the space allotted for the appliances is relative to your product selection sheet because you have chosen the size of the range here, the dishwasher, and the refrigerator, and the sink, right?
Yes, so that's
Okay.
all into scale too.
Yeah, but see, but that's not what we're showing. That's not what we're showing. Look, I want you to go to the enlarged kitchen plan and the sample drawing and look at that and get back with me, okay?
Will do.
Okay. And Angelina, once you review that, just get back. I just want you to look at it, okay? And then just get back with me, okay?
I have it printed out, so I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, good. So now you see, well, let me just share mine too, since you have it right there. Let me stop sharing here. So now we're looking at the sample drawing together, is that right?
Yes.
Good, all right. So now, this enlarged plan actually is a plan that's actually specifying the base cabinets, like for example here, okay? Specifying the size and location of this base cabinet. Is actually showing the space for the range, but not the range itself. And of course, that space is relative to the size of the range that's on your product selection sheet. Okay. So as we move up here, this line should be dotted here because we're not showing the refrigerator. We're showing the space for the refrigerator. Okay, and then we're showing this base cabinet, and then we show this SB base cabinet here. That's going to receive the sink, and we're not showing the sink, but we're showing the base cabinet that's supporting it. We're showing the space, not the dishwasher, but just the space for the dishwasher. And then this is a base cabinet specifying here, specifying this base cabinet, specifying this filler panel, and this corner cabinet here. Okay, so here's what you need to do. Let's go back to your half of an inch scaled drawing. And let's start in the corner, okay? Before we, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, let me see if I can get that again, share that with you. Let me stop sharing here. Okay. So now here's what you're going to do. The first thing you're going to, you have to decide here what this base cabinet is going to be here. And we're going to start in the corner. We have some options. Do you remember me talking about the different corner options using a blind cabinet, space, or a perpendicular corner cabinet, or a diagonal corner cabinet? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so now that's where you got to start. I want you to start in the corner and decide how you're going to deal with the corner in terms of base cabinets. Okay. And then once you have decided what type of cabinet you want to use in the corner, then we're going to go to the craft-made cabinetry PDF and actually choose that cabinet and show the size and specification number. All right, so your immediate decision is decide how you're going to deal with that corner, and then we can go to the craft-made literature.
Okay. So do you remember which page it was on? Wasn't it like 1 or something?
Actually, it was part of the video. Okay, but let's go back. I can show you where it is. Let me stop sharing here. Let's go to. Okay, let's go to, let's see where 7 and 8. Kitchen cabinetry, I believe. Okay, I'm at week 7 and 8. Kitchen cabinetry. Let's open that up. And then you want to scroll down to this PDF here, corner cabinet options.
Yes, I also have that printed out too.
Okay, good. So now, all right, so these are our various options, right? We can have this corner cabinet here, this type of corner cabinet here, diagonal, right? This one, or we can have a perpendicular corner cabinet here, okay? Or we can have space, or we can have a blind cabinet. So what's your choice?
I like the idea of like the space one. That's like when you have the door on one side and it goes to, like a cabinet goes there and then to the space, correct?
Would you say that? I didn't quite understand that. Well, say it again, please.
So if like the cabinet next to it, like to the right side of it,
Okay,
it opens
okay.
up space.
Okay, no, here's with the space option, okay? This is empty space right here, empty space. So you have a cabinet here and a cabinet here, but the space here is empty space.
Oh, so it doesn't actually like attach to neither side of the drawers or the cabinets, I mean.
But you have a cabinet here in this orientation, and you have a cabinet here. They meet you at the corner, but this is space. This is empty space.
Okay, I'll just do the perpendicular one.
Okay, okay, perpendicular. All right, so now, let's start there. Okay, let's go to the CraftMate site.
Mr. Williams,
Yes,
can I ask you a quick question?
sure.
Um, I'm a little behind, but are we copying the layout from the enlarged kitchen plan? Like the walls, are we just copying those walls and then putting our,
No, sir. No, sir. Have you created a quarter scale plan yet on tracing paper?
no, where I'm at is I just came up with a couple ideas and I need to make a decision because I'm trying to make the perfect kitchen, but I have like 3 ideas for the kitchen.
Okay, that's good. I would like for you to share those 3 ideas with me.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Are they sketched? Are they just sketched? Are they sketched to scale?
Just sketched.
Okay, so let's start there. So what you need to do is go back and look at some previous videos.
Okay.
Okay, but first let's come up with an idea first. Let's get a direction.
Okay.
All right?
So come up with like a definite idea. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I would like to see all 3 of your options,
Okay.
and then we can decide together.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay, so Angelina, where am I with you? Let's go to. Okay, Angelina, let's go to kitchen cabinetry. Okay, and let's scroll down here. Actually, let's be right here. Kitchen sources, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go down to these are various cabinet manufacturers, and the one that we're using collectively as a class is CraftMate. So let's open up that PDF.
Yes, I went to the support and then I followed along
Okay,
at the beginning.
okay,
So I'm in the Lowe's.
okay. You're in the Lowe's. So now just let me get to the Lowe's as well. Okay, so now we're gonna. Boy, I wish I could. I don't know what happened to my. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down to the base cabinets. They start on F1. Okay, base cabinets. I'm just gonna page down, and I should have bookmarked the stupid thing. But excuse me, I should have bookmarked it. Okay, I'm scrolling down to the base cabinets. They start on F1.
Hey, Mr. William,
Yes, yes, Angel.
I just sent you the email for what I have done.
Okay, okay. Give me 1 second. Let me with Angelina, and I'll be right with you.
Yep.
So I'm still in raw cabinets. I'm going to get the base cabinets. Okay, Angela, here I am at base cabinets, right? But now what you need to do is scroll down until you get to the corner units. The corner units, let's see. Okay, so here I am at F39. Okay. Now, this is an easy reach perpendicular kind of corner cabinet. See, there are two sizes. There's an easy reach 33 and an easy reach 36. Okay. All right. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. So now this is how you're going to start then. So okay, so now we see here for the 33-inch cabinet from the corner to where the cabinet starts, that's 33. It's 36 if it's a 36, right? So this is actually showing you how you're going to draw this, how you're going to draw this. Okay, so I'm going to choose one. I'm going to use a 36, okay? 36. So now I'm going to just go back to my board so you can see what I'm doing. Stop sharing here.
I have a quick question about the cabinet sizes. It's all kind of like based on the size of your kitchen, correct?
Not really, no. Mm-mm. No, if I'm understanding your question, what is your question? You said it's based on the size. Yeah, of course, right. You have created this quarter scale design, right? So now we're still using that quarter scale preliminary plan as a basis for this enlarged plan at a half an inch to foot scale. We're using the same plan, okay?
Okay, I just like don't know. Well, I was just kind of confused because I don't want to make the cabinets too big for the.
No. This is what we're headed for right now, okay? This is going to help you. This is going to help you to draw it to scale. All right. Can you see my board, right?
Yes.
Here's how you're going to start. You're going to start in the corner. Okay? You have this corner here, right? Right? Now, you're going to actually draw the easy reach, either use a 33-inch one or a 36-inch. So now I've chosen the 36 inch. So here's my corner, So now I'm at half an inch scale. So from the corner here, 1, 2, 3, it's 3 feet, okay? Good. And then from the corner here, 3 feet. And these measurements are taken from the craft made literature, okay? We know that this distance here is going to be 2 feet. Okay. And then this is going to be 2 feet. Okay. So then we're going to go here and here. And actually, this is the corner unit that you're going to draw right now. Okay. And then as you look at the sample drawing, this one I chose was an easy reach 36. And you're going to write that lightly in front of it. So this is where you're gonna start. You're gonna start in this corner. And then next to it, you're gonna have a base cabinet. You're gonna get the width from your quarter scale plan. Okay? And then next to it, you have your range, which you're just gonna show the space for the range, but not the range itself. And you're gonna get that range from your product selection sheet. And then next to that, you have a base cabinet. Okay, and then you have this peninsula. Okay, right? This is your plan, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, do you plan to have base cabinets below this peninsula?
I would like at least like 2, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen then, okay? Okay, so now we know that this is gonna be 2 feet. And we know in your case, this wall continues. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be some kind of base cabinet here, and some kind of base cabinet there, okay? We're gonna size those relative to the length of your peninsula, which I don't know what it is. But you see what you gotta do right now. You're gonna, to get you started, okay, let's start in the corner. Let's get this easy reach in there. Whether this is gonna be a 33 or a 36, that's up to you. And then next to that, you can have a base cabinet. You need to know what that width is, so you can go back to the craft made and find a width that's going to meet that distance. Then you're going to show the space for your range per your product selection sheet. Okay, erase the range that you have there. Now erase that out. Okay, show this base cabinet, and then we're going to talk about that base cabinet, what that needs to be. Okay.
I have one question. So when you were talking about my like island, my internet was cutting out, so I didn't actually hear what you got to say.
Okay, you have a peninsula here. You said that you would like to have at least 2 base cabinets below it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to find out what that distance is, right? So we can get 2 base cabinets under it.
Okay, so I kind of just like measure it out and see which cabinets would fit.
Absolutely. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Now you see how you bring this base cabinet all the way to this corner?
Yes.
I don't want you to do that, because here's what happens.
Okay.
Sometimes they don't build walls straight, even though they look straight. They're not straight. Okay. So, but your base cabinet is going to be straight. So what I like to do is leave a little clearance there, a little tolerance. Okay. So right now, this is a BD36. Why don't you make it a BD 33 and
Okay.
give yourself 3 inches in there for tolerance.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay?
Sounds good, sir.
All right.
I'll send you a picture when I have that done.
Sounds good, Angel. Thank you. Angelina.
Mr.
Yes.
I have one question. So for like the oven and the refrigerator, I should have the dotted lines.
But don't worry about the dotted lines now. Just leave space. Just leave the space for it.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kenneth,
Yes.
do you have any sketches you want to share with me right now?
Yes. I'll send it right now. I was just fixing up a few things that I realized weren't going to
Okay.
work.
Okay, no problem.
Uh, all right.
Angelina, I think if you watch the previously posted videos, I think it would help you, because a lot of the things that we're covering now is covered or was covered in that video.
Okay, I'll do that. Should I leave?
Okay. But as you can see my screen here, your next task, your next task is to put this base cabinet right there. And I'm going to suggest to you that you make it a base cabinet, a DB unit that has drawers. Okay? And we know that this width of this base cabinet has to be divisible by 3 inches, right? Because base cabinets start off at about 9 inches in width, and they increase in width in 3-inch increments, right? Okay, I see that you started the wall cabinets. That's good. We have some things that we want to discuss before you did that, but I appreciate you moving ahead, and it looks pretty good. Okay, now let's talk about a few things here. All right. I see that you're using a W33 here, and this is a double W33 here as well. Okay. 3330 is this a 3330 here?
It's 15.
Oh,
It's 15 inches wide.
okay, and it's 33 inches in tall.
Yeah.
Now,
That one's 30. Wait.
yeah, this one is 33 by 30. Okay, because now we know that wall cabinets come like in 2 heights typically, right? 30 and 42. So here's my suggestion here. Okay, that you would make this a 1530.
Yeah, I need to do that to all of mine. I did 33.
Okay, good. Now the other issue is we needed to specify the windows first. That's the next level, but you're already there. Here's my only suggestion. The sides of these windows are called window jambs. Okay, window jambs. Now, what needs to happen here? There needs to be at least 6 inches from the window jamb to where this wall cabinet starts.
Okay.
6 inches, because that allows you room for trim and all that. Okay, so
All right.
from the window here to this wall cabinet should be at least 6 inches, and of course on this side as well. You don't really have an issue here because this window here is angled, and I think right now the size of this window and the size of that window, they're the same. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you might have to do is to reduce the size of this wall cabinet, right? So you can So you can keep these two windows of the same size. All right, so now let's come over here. Because now I like the equal distance that I see from this wall cabinet here to that, because it looks like it is the same distance over here. Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Okay. So now we want to change this to a 3930.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. Now, typically, we have wall cabinets. What is this right here?
So that's the range, and then the microwave is on top of the range.
Okay. Here's what I don't want. Okay. I don't want to use a microwave that has a vent connected to it. What I want you to use is an architectural hood.
Okay.
Okay, so that means you're going to have another space for your microwave. There are various options for the location of microwaves. The only issue is that I did not want the microwave on the counter. So it needs to be in a wall cabinet, or it needs to be in an under counter cabinet, but it cannot be on the countertop. Okay. So this is your what again? What is this?
The range.
Okay. This is your range, and you're going to have a hood above that. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you to do too. Okay, since you're going to have this hood here, okay, this architectural hood, I want you to back these off by 3 inches. Okay, so
Okay.
Instead of this being like a 36, let's make it a 3330.
All right.
And make this one a 3630. Okay, so that gives extra clearance, right?
Yeah.
From the hood that you're going to place over this range and those wall cabinets. Okay. All right. So then this is your refrigerator, and you have a wall cabinet above the refrigerator, and you made it 24 inches deep, right?
Yeah.
Love it, love it. Okay, now have you? I want you to check the height of your refrigerator. Okay. And now the height of your wall cabinet above the floor is going to be 7 feet. 7 feet. Okay. So now you know that the height of your wall cabinets above from the floor is going to be 7 feet, and then you know the height of your refrigerator. I want you to allow at least 3-inch clearance between the top of the refrigerator and the underside of this wall cabinet above it.
So from the floor to the top.
Yeah. So find the height of your refrigerator from your
Right.
product selection sheet. Okay. Yeah. And know that the top of this wall cabinet is 7 feet
From the floor.
from the floor.
Okay.
From the floor. Okay. And that you need to provide at least 3 inches of clearance between the top of this refrigerator and the bottom of your wall cabinet, and that's going to help you determine what the height should be here.
All right. So I'm gonna have to change that.
Okay.
All right.
All right. But it's other than that, it's looking good.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mr. Williams, this is Luke.
Yes, Luke.
Did you get a chance to look at my email?
I will do it now. Okay, I hate, hold on, let me get sure it's with you. Okay, Luke, I see that you're moving ahead pretty good and you're kind of finalizing things, but we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. Okay, let's start with your base cabinets. Look at your base cabinets. Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, so this is a B24, that's good. Okay, this is the space for your refrigerator. Okay, what is the width of your refrigerator? How wide is it?
It is 35 inches wide.
Okay.
And the space is 36 inches.
Okay, so you allow like a half of an inch on either side, right? Okay.
Yeah, so it can slide in nicely.
Okay, all right. I asked for an inch, but I understand that. Okay, I understand what you did. Okay, so now this is a pot and pan. This is a 24. Okay, this is this. You have a wall oven.
Nah, it's like a stove and an oven, like unit.
Okay, so this actually is arranged then, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was not thinking when I wrote that.
No, that's okay. Now above, well, let's just deal with the let's just deal with the base cabinets. Now, what is this right here? What's that?
That is the serial number for the range.
Okay, we don't have to put that on there. Okay? All right. So we don't need the serial number for the range, and you're gonna change this to a range. All right. So then, so graphically, I'm looking at something here. If from here to here is 24, okay, and this is 24, is from here to here 24? It looks like it's a different length. So I can see 24 here.
You want me to measure it real quick?
Yes, please.
It's 2.5 feet, sir.
What is it?
30 inches. Not
Okay.
30.
Okay. So you have two options. You can change this to a B30, or you could leave it, but that'd be 6 inches. If you I think what I would do. I would change that to a B30. Okay. I know I kind of like what's happening here though. We have 24 inches. We have 24 inches here. The only other option is that we could keep it as a B24, and then we add like a 6-inch filler right here, filler panel. But that's still going to make it visually, it's still going to appear to be wider than the other cabinets. But I think that 6 inches there is not going to make a big difference, right? So here's my suggestion. I've given you two options. You can keep it as a B24 and then put a filler panel here. That also would change your wall cabinet, because your wall cabinet it's not a W24. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So all right. So if you changed it to a B30 and you change this to a W30, then everything is fine. Okay. So what's happening in the corner? Just space?
Yeah, unfortunately, I was just gonna leave that space.
That's fine. That's fine. No, that's your choice as the designer. Okay, so now we come around the corner. This is a B24. Okay, All right, and then this is your sink. What is the length of your sink? How long is this?
34 inches for the sink, but the space is 36.
Okay, that should work. That should work. All right, and then we come over here. This is just your dishwasher next to it. We don't need the serial number for that. Okay, and
Okay.
then I think to kind of balance this out a little bit. Okay, if you change this to a B30, okay, and you change this to a W30, I would change this one to a B30. So now when you look at it, you would see a B30 here, compositionally, aesthetically, and then a B30 here, and everything else is 24.
Okay, I'll
Does
do
it make
that.
sense? Okay, it makes sense. All right. And so now let's go to your wall cabinets, right? All right. So now you have a B24 here. Okay. And okay, I see that this length here is 36 inches, but all your other heights of your wall cabinets is 30 inches.
I
So
put the ones next to the oven 30, just so you have more room over
okay,
there. Do you think I should?
I think just to keep them all, because standardly, as we haven't talked about it yet, but standardly, wall cabinets as stock wall cabinets are 30 inches high and 42 inches high, okay? Except for special conditions like above sinks, above refrigerators, that changes, but let's see, we have, okay, I see what's happening here. We have 36.
I can just change the two next to the oven to 36 to solve
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because we can deal with this when we do the isometric view, okay? Because the typical distance from the top of the countertop to the underside of wall cabinets, that distance is typically 18 inches, 1'6". But we can adjust the height of our wall cabinets to make sure that happens, okay? So, but I would definitely just make these two 30. Right. All right. Okay. Okay. So again, now, okay. So now we got to deal with the corner here. Because now, see, this can't be space here now. It can't be space. Okay. That needs to be a wall cabinet here. So I think what we need to do, we need to make this corner and this corner here meet, okay? Right here, as a wall cabinet. And then see what you need to do in terms of width. Maybe you can, well, actually, from here to here, it's gonna be a foot, right? So we have an option of making this a W36 and a W36.
Would you do straight lines for both of those, not curves?
Yes, you
Okay.
would take this line here and you would draw it
Yep.
over here.
Yep, all right.
You take this line and draw it up to there, and then you would still have space back here, just like you have at your base cabinets.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now let's look at this again now. This is the next thing I was going to talk about. Okay, you have this wall cabinet here, this W24, right up against this window jamb. Okay, and by the way, this is a 3-foot window. Yeah, the width of this window is the same as the width of your sink base unit. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we need to do, we need to back this off right here by 6 inches, okay? Because we need 6 inches of clearance from this window jamb here to where this wall cabinet is going to start, so we can get we can trim this window out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so that was part of the next thing I was going to cover. All right, so we need to back this off by 6 inches. So that's going to change the size of this wall cabinet as it meets the other one by 6 inches, and we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to back this out 6 inches as well. Okay.
Yep, I got that.
Okay, because it's not really necessary that the wall cabinets line up with the base cabinets. It's not really necessary. So when you back this away 6 inches, then I wonder what length you would have here, because maybe you just have a double wall cabinet here and a double wall cabinet here. Okay. All right, because you're gonna increase this anyway. This B24, you're gonna increase that to a B30 anyway, right here, right? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
gonna, yeah. So that's gonna, so once you do all that, let's see how we can make this wall cabinet and this wall cabinet on either side of that window kind of be the same width. All right.
Okay, I'll get back to you after all that's done.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
But
Mr.
but good job though.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Zinyi, can you see my screen?
Yes.
You're good. All right. So you have a B24 here. Okay. What is this space right here? What is the space right here?
It's the stove.
Okay, this is your range. Okay, all right, so, okay, good. I would have you make, I think, I would make this unit here a unit that has drawers, all drawers, a DB unit. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then this is, what is the length of your sink from your product selection sheet?
It's 31.
Okay, so that's good. So the sink, the 36-inch sink base would work there. Okay, good. So now you're going to provide. Okay, you're going to erase this line here for the range, because we're not actually showing the range. We're just showing the space for the range. Your dishwasher is 24 inches, but we're going to erase this line here as well, because we're just showing the space. Now, what's happening here at your corner? How are you dealing with the corner? Remember those corner cabinet options that we talked about?
Yes.
Okay, so what option have you chose for the corner cabinet?
Uh,
Pardon?
let me see.
Okay. Because we know that we can use those, we know that we can use those corner cabinets, or we can be it diagonal or perpendicular. We can use a blind cabinet, or it can just be space. Okay, so while you're just deciding that, I'm going to stop sharing, and you get back with me. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Kenneth.
Yes.
I'm looking at your new plan. Okay. Now, what, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. What is the distance from the inside of this corner to the inside of this corner right here?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Mr. Williams. After looking at some of the other students'
Yeah, I
plans,
forget. Yeah,
looks
I kind
like-
of forget. Yes, sir.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. I know why you're not sure, because it's not drawn to scale. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So now let's get it drawn to scale. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just, I thought I was just sending you the fix.
You're
of
right.
this
You're
guy.
right. No. It looks almost to scale. That's why I said that, because I was fooled by it. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks good as a scale. It looks like it's almost quarter of an inch. Okay, but now we're gonna bring it to scale. Okay, we're gonna bring it to scale.
Okay.
We're gonna use a 1/4 inch to the foot scale. Okay. There's a kitchen reference. Okay, let's see if we can see my screen here. Well, I think I can talk you through it. Okay, now we're gonna start here in this corner here. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What do you want this to be?
I guess it's just gonna be just just a regular cabinet, you know?
Okay,
Maybe a
yeah.
pantry. Maybe
We-
a pantry.
we- yeah. I remember now. We had kind of talked about it. I don't know if you agree, because you are the designer, okay? But now we talked about it, that maybe this could be like a utility cabinet, a tall cabinet, where you store like broom and stuff like that, right? And then this could be a pantry unit, right, where you actually store food, right? Okay, so both of these units would be tall, and then you have a wall oven here, which is a tall unit. Okay. So just to start to bring it to scale, let me give you some dimensions. Okay, 1/4 scale. Let's make, of course, this the depth of this casework is going to be 24 inches, right?
Okay.
Now, let's make this utility closet 24 by 24. Then make the pantry 24 by 24. Okay. Oh, that gives us 4 feet in there. Okay. And then let's make your wall oven. Let's be generous. No, forget that. Right now, as we're starting here, just make it 36 inches. Okay, so now what we talked about, 24, and then 36, right? Okay. Now, that brings you to your range. Now, there is some literature that you need to look at, that's going to help you to determine the appropriate counter space on either side of this range and either side of this sink center. Okay, so let me share that with you.
Okay.
All right, so let me just go back to D2L.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering, Mr. Williams. Like, were we putting the enlarged kitchen plan layout under copy paper and then copying
No,
the walls?
no. We're starting with a 1/4" preliminary. Okay.
Okay.
See, just like I did here. This is
Okay.
this is drawing the scale at 1/4 inch.
I understand.
And now and once we got our configuration pretty tight and our clearances, then I transition on vellum to 1/2 inch scale.
Okay.
Right? So
Yep.
so this is where you are right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's find those references that I made reference to. Okay, let's go. See where we need to be.
Mr. Williams,
Yes. Yes.
I picked the third corner cabinet. It's
Okay.
the perpendicular cabinet.
Okay. Okay. So now you go back to the craft made literature and find that base cabinet so you can know how to draw it and what and how to describe it.
Okay.
Okay. I will help you in a moment if you're having problems with that.
Okay.
Okay. Kenneth,
Yes.
can you see, let me share my screen with you.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, let's go to, where am I? Table of contents, week 7 and 8, kitchen layouts and cabinets.
Okay.
Okay, right here, kitchen layout and cabinets. And then you need to open up this, and it'd be good to print it out as well. This kitchen data here. Um, do you have it
Yes,
open?
I have that printed out, Mr. Williams.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so now, so now let's scroll down to page 13.
Which page does that look like?
Um,
Oh, I see it. I got it. Residential kitchens.
yes,
Okay. I got it.
okay. So now let me get there as well. Okay. All right. So this is going to help you to determine the appropriate counter space on either side of these centers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy here. Let's look at the range center here, right? Because what you need to do, okay, you need to provide at least 18 to 24 inches on either side of that range. Okay,
Okay.
at a minimum. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
4 inches. All right. So that's going to help you. That's going to help you now to kind of like bring this into scale a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We see that at the sink center that you need D1 18 to 36 inches. Okay, D2 24 to 36 inches, and that's kind of cool because at the sink center the dishwasher is typically under the counter, and it's typically 2 feet wide, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that automatically is going to give you that 24 inches. You may want to make it bigger, but it's automatically going to give you 24 inches as you place that dishwasher adjacent to the sink.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what you haven't chose your actual sink yet. So here's what we're doing for the sink. Because we see that I'm telling you here that the countertop that you're showing is typically 24 inches. Okay. So because you haven't really decided your sink yet, here's what we're going to do just to kind of bring it into scale. You're going to show a box for the sink. We're not going to worry about showing the bowls or anything like that. A box is going to be 36 inches wide by 24 inches. That's what you're going to show for your sink right now. Just a box.
Okay.
Good. Now, we see that once you've shown that box, now you have to provide the appropriate counter space on either side of it, right? Either D1 or D2.
Okay.
You got me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you're doing this on tracing paper? Okay.
Yes, I haven't started yet though. I just am unsure what to make the dimensions. Now, am I like using my ruler to scale it? Like,
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So use my ruler and measure the
Your
dimensions.
scale, you're gonna use your scale. We're not gonna call it a ruler.
I'm sorry. Yeah, scale.
Yeah, and yep, you're gonna use your scale and you're gonna draw that quarter of an inch to the foot side. Using your tools.
So I'll scale the large kitchen plan that we already have drawn and then see what that is.
No. The enlarged kitchen plan there is just a sample drawing.
So I guess what I'm asking is, how do we know what the dimensions of the kitchen are going to be? Are we making them up, or?
Yes. Okay. Let me show you. Okay. I know it's kind of confusing getting started, but it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. here's how you're gonna get started, all right?
Mhm.
Okay, let me,
Hey, Mr. William,
yes?
when you get a chance, will you check my email?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. All right, Kenneth, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's how we're gonna get started. I'm taking a piece of tracing paper, okay?
Yep.
Tracing paper? You have tracing paper, Kenneth?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me, okay. Now, tracing paper, and tracing paper, you know, it's called by several names. Some people call it skinny. Some people call it onion skin. But it's easy to tear, and it's fairly cheap. And this is why we do all of our sketching on it. Okay.
Okay.
So now we see. It's easily torn because you want to kind of have straight edges because your client may see your sketches, right? So you don't want all jagged edges. So it's easier to tear if you can see what I'm doing. I just have my scale here. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, easy.
That's cool.
Okay, all right.
The tricks of the trade.
Yes, sir. So then I would take that sheet right about because this roll here is about 18 inches. So just cut off a piece that's going to be like 11 inches by 18 inches. Okay, that'd be good enough. And you're going to tape it to your board. You're going to tape it to your board. Because you're going to use your tools now.
18 inches wide, you think?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Okay.
you just make it large enough.
Yeah, just good enough. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact. I give those dimensions, but people always ask, well, how big should I make it? You know, so something. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna. I'm gonna try to get this centered because yeah, kind of get this centered, and I'm gonna start in the corner. Okay, I'm starting in the corner here. Can you see my screen? Yeah. All right. So now, good. So, I want you to go to L. I want you to go to doors and windows right here. Doors and windows. Open up that module. Then I want you to scroll down to where it says door and window template. This is for everybody, right? And then I want you to print out the door and the window schedule. So it's 2 pages. I want you to print that. Now, you should have watched these 2 videos. That was part of your homework assignment. These 2 videos is just going to help you to understand the various door types. And you should have watched this video here relative to windows, right? For window types, okay? All right. So once you've printed out the door and window here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Anderson Windows. Okay, Anderson Windows. Okay, I want you to go to this website, Anderson Windows. Okay, and the website that I'm using is right here, AndersonWindows.com. AndersonWindows.com. Then, and then I want you to go to the windows. We started with the windows first. Okay. Now, in watching the videos, you should have decided what type of window you want to use. Whether it's going to be a casement window, double hung, or single hung. For example purposes, okay? Just for example purposes, I'm going to choose a casement window. Okay. Now, Anderson makes all kinds of casement windows, okay, in terms of series. So I'm just going to choose a series right now for example purposes. I'm going to choose the 1400 series, okay. So I'm going to choose view details, okay, and I'm going to scroll all the way down until you get to technical library. And I'm going to go view documents. Okay. And then I'm going to choose sizing documents. I'm going to include this in the email, in the video that I'm going to post prior to next class. Okay. And then I want to filter it by document type. I want to go standard size chart. Okay. And then I chose 400 series. Okay, so that's my filter. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that. I mean, I didn't have to enter it, but okay. It's been filtered for standard chart size and the 400 series. Then I can come up here, and I'm just going to choose the first one here. Okay, a 400 series casement window. Okay, view PDF. Okay, and then this brings up the sizing chart. Okay. Now, when we look at the sizing chart, okay, and let's see if I can. There we go. Jeez. Let's see if I can read it here. Okay. So when you look at the sizing chart here, it actually gives you the width of the windows. Hold on a second here. I just lost my cursor. There it is. Yeah. These dimensions over here is establishing the width of the window. And of course, these dimensions here, they are establishing the height of the window. Okay. So let's say that I'm I keep losing my cursor here. Okay. All right. So this is this window has two sizes. It has a actual width of the window itself and the rough opening width, which is the opening left in the rough framing, right? When you frame a wall, the rough framing, the width of the rough framing opening, which is always larger than the window dimension itself, okay? So it has a unit dimension and it has a rough opening dimension. Same thing with the height. It has a unit height, and then it has a rough opening height, okay? And I'm gonna stop right there, and I'm going to show you how you're gonna use the chart here to work against your window schedule, okay? Again, I'm gonna post this in a video as well. So let me stop sharing here. Go back to my board. So this is how you're gonna get started basically, okay? All right, here's my window schedule. I printed it out, okay? On a floor plan, okay? Windows are identified alphabetically. So my first window here, okay, is going to be A, okay? And then I'm using a casement. Okay, casement window, and then I'm going to record the unit width and the unit height, okay? And then I'm going to record the rough opening width and the rough opening height, right? And then I'm going to place the manufacturer's number here, all right? But again, this is where we headed toward, okay, for next class. I'm going to send a video out that's going to explain it in more detail. This is where we're going. In the meantime, please print out the window schedule because we're going to start there first, along with the door schedule, which you're going to do next, okay? Any questions about that? Just wait for the video then.